Shiverenje Simani, that's a loaded question. I don't think I've ever answered it in the same way.
Yeah.
But I mean...
Answer it in the way you feel best.
Yeah, I'm a father, I'm a husband, I'm a friend to
A
many.
father to how many children?
I'm a coach, a father to two girls.
Okay.
Yeah, but
That
6
is
and
girls.
6 and a 1 year old. And a dog. So I guess he's my son. So I guess a father of 3.
Oh, you're one of those people.
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Definitely. Coach to many. I'm just here to inspire people to live their best lives, inspire people to get the best out of they can from their body so that they can do what they want to do. Longevity, I'm all about longevity. I want you to be able to be strong for as long as possible, be healthy, be fit, and be happy.
How did you get into fitness?
I've been in fitness for as long as I can remember in terms of what I've always wanted to do. Initially starting over when I was younger, I've loved to be a footballer.
Oh, yeah.
That dream just crashed. Yes.
Wow.
So you changed.
Yes.
Why did the
I
dream
changed
crash?
because of circumstances.
Okay.
And ended up going to school, doing other things. But after my degree, I worked for a year. I got a degree in hospitality and hotel management. Worked for a year, and I wasn't really feeling it. It wasn't for me. So I jumped ship and pursued my passion. And it was basically back to fitness, because at some point I also wanted to do sports science, but again, circumstances. So when the opportunity came for me to start learning and training and being under apprenticeship kind of arrangement with my partner at the time, I jumped the ship. I did it, and it was looking good. Market was very small, but there was opportunity. We're optimistic about it, and we followed through. Yeah.
So here you are.
So here I am now,
Making people jump and exercise.
making people get stronger, making people get more confident, and inspiring and motivating others.
Yeah.
Yes, that's what I do.
I'm going to ask you a very brave question.
Yeah.
Because I'm
Shoot.
a brave woman.
Yes.
Sour lion.
Yes.
I might be small, but I am mighty. Anyway, or
We
short,
don't- we-
short, but I am mighty.
We are not refusing.
Does it pay?
Yes.
Anybody
it does.
who's thinking of considering getting into
Yeah.
the fitness coach business, because it's a business, does it pay? And what would you advise in terms of from you beginning and where you want to be? Like, take us through. Yeah.
Pay? Does it pay?
Does
I
it
guess
pay?
that's a relative question, because what someone might consider good pay, another might not consider good pay.
Yeah.
But I talk about my experience from where we started, in terms of charging what we were charging, let's say 4 or 5 years ago, to what I charge now. There's been a huge difference. So yes, it pays. Yes, people are starting to appreciate fitness more. You're not just seen as this guy who's in the gym just standing and to tell you, okay, now do that and do that.
To our muscles.
People are investing more and more in their fitness, in their health, in their goals, and with that, quality is being sought after.
Yeah.
So if you're good quality, if you have your results, if you have your referrals, if you have your what's this called, your a track record, a good track record, then yes, you will get paid.
Let's take it back to fitness.
But but again, you also need to kind of diversify and think of new
That's what I
ways
was-
and different ways of making more money. You have to think outside the box.
Do you have to like specifically, like you've said, the market is there. People are more into fitness and health, and they need to be trained. They want to be trained. They want to be given instructions for the best reasons they know why.
Yeah.
But you, as a business person, do you have to kind of like tailor make for you to be successful, or you just go in and offer whatever you're offering? Because I'm trying to think somebody who would want to make it a business. How would you advise?
I'd advise, first of all, for you to have a passion for it,
Okay.
for you to actually love it. Otherwise, you won't really enjoy what you're doing, and it will show immediately. It's a very personalized service. There's many services. It can be face-to-face. It can be online. It can be you're coaching other coaches to be good coaches. Some coaches enjoy coaching other coaches. Some don't enjoy coaching clients. Some, like me, I enjoy coaching clients. I don't enjoy coaching other coaches, but I can do it. So it depends on what path you're looking to take. There are different avenues to look at it from. But you have to be passionate about the one that you follow and then diversify within that area.
Wow.
As a society,
Yeah.
do you think we are into fitness? Or how is our fitness generally?
We are not yet into fitness generally as a society. It's not looked at as at the top of the list just yet. I'm not sure if it's because maybe of education, which is slowly coming in, which is why I think I'm here
Yes.
now to educate on the benefits of working out, why we need to, why we should, and how we should do it. So I think that if there was more education just in general, there'd be more people coming in, which is slowly happening. So it's our duty to make sure that more people join this. But culturally, it's not big yet. It's seen as something a bit weird at first, even from our parents. Like, okay, do push-ups and burpees. They're like, huh? Do what? You know? So just being open-minded about the different ways you can work out. So we're slowly bringing people in.
Spice.
So why you're looking to get fit, you're coming to me to get fit. Usually you could be coming to me to get fit maybe because you've been told by the doctor you need to get fit, or maybe you feel that you're not heading in the right direction, or
Maybe my clothes are tight.
your clothes are tight, or maybe you're feeling very lethargic during the day when you climb a flight of stairs, or you just felt inspired to start and have a lifestyle change. So benefits of getting fit and working out would be muscle mass. So you're basically building muscle.
Muscle mass is where your muscles
Yeah, you're building muscle. So we all have muscle. We all have muscle in the same places.
Yeah.
Just that a man would probably add muscle a lot quicker just because of testosterone, the amount of testosterone we have versus the amount a lady would have.
Okay.
So muscle mass. And why is it important to build muscle mass? It's important because it gets you stronger. And the more muscle mass you have, the more calories you burn, the more energy you're using at rest. So just chilling and you have more muscle mass than someone else, you're using up more energy, you're burning more calories, so you're staying leaner and you're burning fat faster. And we're not just trying to burn any kind of fat, we're just trying to burn the fat especially that's trying to clog up our arteries, that's trying to that's just excess, and that may end up causing high blood pressure, diabetes and other diseases.
And now this is for a man, or the muscle mass cuts
This
across?
is for men and ladies.
Okay.
Yeah, men and ladies.
Okay.
Maybe I should just start by saying ladies should lift weights. It's the best thing they can do, or you can do for yourselves.
But it's bad for our knees.
Who said it's bad for your
I
knees?
tried it last year.
Yeah.
I tried it. I couldn't
Why-
take the stairs. She's
Laughing,
laughing.
Yeah.
she's only excusing.
So there's many things. There's many
For 2 weeks,
things.
she's laughing
I
because she
could
knew
tell you. I could
I
tell
was in
you.
pain for 2 weeks.
I'm sorry about that, but it's not the working out that caused it. It's the recovery after the working out. What did you do to recover? Did you stretch, deep stretching? Did you foam roll? Did
is
you
foam
do
roll?
some mobility? It's like self massage with like a foam roller. It's like looks like a roller for chapatis, but
Yes.
larger. You lie on it in different positions and stuff like that. So basically, it's like you're trying to press out the excess lactic fluid in the muscle, and you're trying to untie the knots just like you would in a deep tissue massage.
Now I work out, then I start doing foam rolling.
Yeah, I mean, you can do foam rolling while watching TV, while reading a book, while listening to an audio, while you should. So it's we're about longevity. We're just not going to the gym and killing it, and and then you do nothing after that. It's a lifestyle kind of change. So look at it in a 360. You're looking at longevity. So you're looking to recover. You're just not looking to go all out every single day. So you're trying to build muscle mass, because as we age and everyone is aging, that's something we're not escaping.
Yes.
You lose muscle mass naturally. I think the thing is called sarcopenia.
Okay.
That's this muscle mass loss because of aging.
Yeah.
And to prevent that, to basically stay younger for longer, stay stronger for longer, because you don't want people helping you walk upstairs.
Yeah.
Too early, you have to work out to maintain muscle. Think about it like this. You have a certain amount of muscle, and you go to the gym or you do whatever and you build more muscle. So the muscle has something to do. You're giving it a purpose. You're giving this body a purpose. So if you stop or you're not working out at all, why would there be muscle mass of a certain amount? It has no work. You're not giving it anything to do.
Yeah.
So it's just deteriorating a lot quicker, making you a lot weaker, a lot slower, more lethargic, etc. So you're working out for strength, you're working out for heart health. You're trying to unblock your arteries, you're trying to get blood flowing, oxygen flowing, nutrients flowing in and out of your heart as efficiently as possible to other parts of your body, trying to burn fat and fit into those clothes that you like. And you're just trying to feel good about yourself. You're trying to release good hormones into your body, into your system, into your brain, trying to come out feeling amazing.
Yeah.
And
How many times should someone work out, like, in a week?
it depends on what your goal is, how much time you have. I would say 20 minutes a day, every other day is perfect.
When you say every other day, you mean like a skip a day?
Yeah, like a Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then maybe Saturday or Sunday, do something small. Then maybe Tuesday,
Sunday,
Thursday.
Sabbath.
Yeah. Any day is a good day to work out. Any workout
Yeah.
is the best workout.
Let's
yeah?
talk about diet
Yes.
and working out.
Yeah.
So, somebody would say, somebody would ask, is it possible for me to work out and see results with a what role does the diet play with working out? Is it 80% diet, 20% working out,
But you've just answered.
or 20%, 80%? Like, what is the essence of diet with the workout?
I'd say just like basically your diet is how you eat. So whatever you're eating now and your habits and patterns, that's your diet. That's your current diet. If you have to have a goal, first of all, I think that's the best way, and you have to be able to measure these goals, whether it's from your inches, whether it's from your weight, whether it's from how you feel, your performance every day to day. So yes, your diet will affect how you perform, will affect you reaching your goals. If anything, you can, let's say you're trying to lose weight, you can lose weight just by how you eat, even without working out. However, you can't build muscle just by how you eat.
Yeah.
So you see,
Let me take you back to that,
Yeah.
what you've just said, because she was asking about that, and
Yeah.
is it 80%? You've said someone can lose weight from how they eat.
Can lose fat.
Can lose fat or
Even.
some weight,
Yeah.
depending. How
Yeah.
is that? Let's take one step. Someone is seated there like, I don't want to work out. It's not my thing.
Yeah.
How do I lose weight based on that?
Well, you'd have to be able to get a meal plan, to get hold of a meal plan. If not, you'd have to eat very intuitively, but you also have to know what the right kinds of things to eat. You have to understand the different food groups, your carbs, your protein, your fats, your fiber, and how their roles different. They all play. We all learned this, let's say, in like science class, probably in class 6, but we forgot about it. But it's the same principles we apply here. So you kind of have to understand the different food groups and how much of it you need to eat. So if you're eating a certain way, just measure this. Keep a diary of how you're eating. Literally, for breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack.
Like you table it
every
down.
day, yeah. And at the end of the week, measure your waist or you measure your weight. And there's no difference. Okay, keep eating the exact same way the next week. No difference. Then something needs to change.
Okay.
So
the
you need to
idea,
reduce
you measure it
something.
for how long?
Every day. Until
So if you
you're
don't see
able
changes in
to-
about few weeks, then you have to
Then-
change the meal plan again.
No, you have to change something about the quantities.
Okay.
Yeah, it's all about quantity control, quantity and quality control. Are you going to eat ugali or are you going to eat sweet potatoes? And
Yeah.
you're trying to lose weight? Are you going to eat sweet potatoes or are you going to eat pasta and you're trying to add weight? So you see also there's simple carbs, there's complex carbs, there's different kinds of food groups and what they offer you and the kind of nutrients they give you.
Spice.
I'm sure you've had something called the Beyonce diet. You know what I'm talking about when I talk about Beyonce diet, where women are taking water, pepper, and some pineapple. You've heard of those things.
Yeah.
And there are many other kinds of diet.
People diet like that.
Yes, they are. Yes. Yeah, you can lose weight but there are side effects. So
Okay.
when it comes to diet, and I see this quite a lot with women, do you advocate for anyone, whether a man or a woman, because they're looking at losing weight. Maybe they need to fit in a dress, in their wedding dress, or fit into something in about 2 months, to go into dieting. Because if we're honest, if I was to go for fitness, I won't lose weight in a month or two.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's not possible, as you're saying, given the space or the amount of fat I have. Do you recommend diets? And if you don't, why? Or you are one of those people who say diet has to be accompanied with fitness?
So again, I'll just go back to what diet is. So diet is how you eat.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you're already on a diet right now. Is it a pizza diet, or is it
unhealthy or healthy diet?
Unhealthy or healthy diet?
Yes.
So depending on your goal, are you trying to lose weight or are you trying to add weight? If you're trying to lose weight, basically you have to eat less calories than so you eat less calories than you're using. If you're trying to maintain your weight, you eat as many calories as you're eating right now to maintain. If you're trying to add weight, you eat more food, more calories in than you're taking out. So whether you're working out or not, that counts it across the board.
Would you recommend diets? Because there are many diets that are out here. Some are protein diets, some are keto.
So I would say, so that's actually what I'm trying to say. So is it sustainable?
Yes.
Is it sustainable to you? So you have to ask yourself that first question. If it's not sustainable, then why do it? Are you going to do it for 2 months and then get back to the old ways, and then the vicious cycle continues?
Please explain in layman's what sustainable is defined by, because someone might be thinking sustainable is I can do it for a month, I can do it for 2 months, but I know sustainability is what keeps you going. It becomes a lifestyle.
Yes, exactly. Are you going to do it? Sustainability for me is if you don't see yourself doing this 1-2 years from now, then don't do it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's cutthroat like that.
Can we apply the same theory when it comes to fitness?
Yeah.
If you're not able to sustain it, don't do it, or don't start it. Or for fitness is something different.
You're able to sustain it in a way. Yes, you are able to sustain it. I don't think you're not able to sustain fitness. Maybe you're saying you're not able to sustain a gym membership.
Let me take it to you.
Yeah.
You see, the same way I'm not able to sustain a diet.
Yeah.
I might not be able to sustain a gym. Let me give.
However, hold on, before you go.
Yes, I want to take it to you.
Yes. So why aren't you able to sustain a diet?
Sometimes you're not able to sustain that because of the cost. And if we're very honest, and I have tried these nutritional things that people do, and I've tried paying one, they charge, the cheapest charges are charged about 7,800 a month. That is quite a lot of money.
And what's that for?
I'm saying just a nutritionist to give you a meal plan.
Yes,
you know what I'm talking about. They range between 7,500 to about 15,000 for someone to give you a meal plan. Be aware, that's a meal plan. They're not giving you food. So is it sustainable for someone to be able to do that? Gym memberships, depending on where you stay, they range from 4,500 to 36,000 a month. So it depends on where. So the reason I'm saying is whether or not it's sustainable. If I'm not able to sustain that diet, if I'm not able to sustain that training, how do I balance myself? And I like the fact that you gave the options of doing it at home and doing it in small doses, something that is workable for you. And that takes me back to the question I was asking. If I'm not able to sustain a diet, what next? How have you managed to sustain? Because in this economy, if I'm very honest, there's someone out there who's not able to pay for that gym. Yes, you've given us options of doing it at home, bit by bit, and routines. But when it comes to diet, we don't have options for diet, if we are honest. As you said, I could be on a diet right now. I'm doing my ugali and skuma wiki. Tomorrow maybe I'll do my meat. Then the next day I'll do spaghetti because I'm eating what my family is eating. So I'm not able. And maybe she's in a different space where, because she's alone, she can't choose what to eat. So here is a lady or a man who is trying to get their diet, because you say it is said 80% of what we eat determines our body, 20% is exercise. True?
Well, I don't like to put it like that. I like to put 100% in
100%.
everything.
So we put 100 of our diet, 100 of our food. So how do we make it sustainable to a family man or a family woman out there who is not able to pay the gym, who the diet, we are eating what everyone is eating. Come on, ugali na nyama na mboga.
I hear you, Barbara.
Tell me how we are sustaining this fitness and that this time.
Okay, so I will go back to one more thing I said. it's about quantities and quality.
Okay.
So you can eat what everyone else is eating. I don't eat different from the rest of the family.
Okay.
And I'm not asking you to eat different from the rest of the family,
Yeah.
whether you're trying to lose weight or add weight.
Okay.
The whole family has, let's say today everyone is eating ugali, beef stew, and skuma wiki.
Yes.
However, I am trying to lose weight. So I will not eat ugali the size of my hand.
Yes.
But I will eat the skuma wiki the size of my hand and ugali the size of my pinky finger and meat.
Huh?
Yes, this is just an example.
Yes, I get. Yeah.
However, my brother here or sister here is trying to maybe add weight.
Yes.
Yeah, because they're just trying to get bigger and stuff. So they're going to eat 3 times what I'm eating in terms
Okay.
of the quantity. So you see, it's balanced out. You
Yes.
and I can't eat the same quantity, the same amount, and we have different goals.
So it depends
you
on our
have
goals.
it depends on your goal.
Okay.
If you're trying to lose weight, you simply have to reduce the amount of calories you're eating. And first of all, you need to throw away all the processed food. Eating sustainably and clean is very easy here.
Yes.
I mean, what we have
Yeah.
readily available, all the vegetables, whether it's your nduma, your I think nduma is sweet potato, your arrowroot, your rice, your beans, your peas, your lentils, your potatoes, all these things are perfect. We're not asking you to go out of your way to look for, I don't know what a meal plan may have, And it's interesting you mentioned about meal plans. I don't know, I feel like shamelessly plugging myself and just say mine are extremely affordable. Yeah, email me and we can work something out.
And yes, you'll
it's
be
not that
sharing it.
15,000 that you're talking about. However, you get someone that you can afford. There's very many trainers out there. There's very many nutritionists out there, and you can get something you can afford. If not, many of them actually, like me, give free tips all the time on my stories, all the time. So follow people who inspire you and who give good information, and follow and try out this information. Just listening and watching is not enough. You actually have to put in the work.
Yeah.
It just won't happen.
And now, how's been your journey, your personal journey as Shiv when it comes to mental health? You've done the fitness, you've done the diet, you look good. You can see his picture online of following him. How's been your mental journey as from a personal base?
Yeah.
Have you grown? Have you seen any changes on it?
Yes, that's a hard one to measure, but I have seen that fitness has helped me in terms of just managing relationships, learning to work with different people, different personalities, and learning to take a step back and really listen as much as possible, understand, and which has really helped my relationships. It has also just helped me mentally in terms of creating systems, in terms of consistency, in terms of just doing things every day and seeing a result, not expecting a result immediately, but expecting a result after 6 months to a year. So if I know that, okay, I need to work out every day, maybe 4 days a week, for me to achieve this goal in the next 6 months, then I know, okay, if I'm trying to save this much, I also need to do this and this. If I'm trying to cultivate this relationship with someone, I have to take my time. If I'm trying to get rid of this maybe addiction that I had, maybe, or if I'm trying to learn a new skill. So it just helps me know that things may take time, and in that sense it has helped me just be able to have a more stable mindset.
Yeah. I like that, because it's a journey, and that's what counts for the sustainability.
Yes.
So somebody is battling depression, say for example, and I'll use depression as an example because it's something, it's a mental illness. As Kenyans, we are fighting every day. And they've said, okay, I'm going to work on my diet, but I'm going to use working out as a coping mechanism. What would you advise as this person? Okay, how would you advise this person in terms of working out in a group or working out alone for the purpose of consistency? Remember, they're battling depression.
Yeah. That's a tough question. I would advise this person to try different things.
Okay.
Not to go in with an extremely open mind. Today, try a group class. Maybe it's a dance group class. See how you feel. Tomorrow, try workout at home by yourself. The day after that, maybe if you're able to hit a gym, or if you're able to go for a walk, a power walk, or a run. And then measure how you feel during this activity, after this activity. And I feel like whatever made you feel the best out of this is what you should gravitate towards. Yeah, that's how I'd say.
Okay. So now, this is depression. Let's talk about alcohol and alcoholism. How does alcohol affect your working and diet process? Your working out and diet process? Because, we have people who say, me, I'll have a beer. How does this affect your working out in terms of sustainability and the diet?
Yeah.
Because we know when we drink, we want to eat.
Yeah.
Not all.
Most.
So I'd first of all think about what's triggering. I want to have a drink. I want to have a beer. Is the trigger the environment that you're in? Is it trigger the people you're around? Is it trigger a thought? Is it a day of the week, a particular hour? So if that's a trigger and maybe you had planned to do something else, are you able to kind of eliminate, if you're able to catch it in the time and maybe you have a goal to work out the next day? Yes, 1 beer is not harmful. 2 beers are not harmful. Anything in good quantities is fine, but are you going all out every other day? And is this stopping you from achieving the things you need to achieve the next day? So because you're hungover, or you're not able to wake up, because you're drinking and you're not keeping track of the amount of food you're eating, is this holding you back? So I'd try catch it right from the triggers and maybe start to eliminate these triggers, or at least sift them out slowly.
Spice.
Usually it's at around 11 or 12. So it's just because of lifestyle that I just find that I don't eat in the morning, and it's fine. It's not a big deal. However, now with intermittent fast, it doesn't mean because you're not eating for this amount of time that your body is now starving and you're not able to eat and you're burning more fat. You can intermittent fast, but in the period that you're eating more than you need to eat.
Yes.
And you will add weight. You can
So
add
it doesn't
weight
make a
while
difference.
intermittent fast. Exactly.
Yeah.
So you still need to eat a certain number of calories within the period you're eating your meals to achieve your goals. So yes, intermittent fast, yes, it's good for the stomach to kind of regenerate and without food all the time, but get the good bacteria, sometimes flush out what you don't need. And I think that's a benefit of intermittent fasting, but you still need to eat according to your goal when you're eating your meals.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the next question on Twitter? They really asked them very early, those ones at 8.
Can you eat carbs and still lose weight?
Yes, of course, you have to eat carbs. I do not advocate for leaving
Energy
out
giving
food group, a major food group. That's like a carb, a protein, or a fat, or a fiber. It's extremely important that you eat. Otherwise, that's what helps with your recovery. That's what helps with your energy. Yes, you can get that from fats alone, like if you're on a ketogenic diet. However, is it sustainable? How long are you going to sustain that? Unless it's for medical reasons, like some diabetes patients maybe would go that route. However, it has to be medical, I'd say. Otherwise, eat your carbs, but eat your more natural carbs. Throw away your processed carbs. That's your crisps, your cakes, and so on. You don't really need them, but yes, you can have them once in a while.
How dangerous is processed food? Because I don't think people understand how processed food is bad.
Yeah.
How bad is it?
I would say
soda, crisps and biscuits.
I'd say it's low-key poison if taken in excess. It's just like alcohol. Alcohol is okay, but how much of it are you taking? So
See
you're
how
poisoning.
she smiles.
You're poisoning your
It doesn't
body.
really make sense. When you said alcohol is okay, she smiles here at the top of her.
Yes, she did.
Alcohol is
also
okay,
processed.
but alcohol
It's
is
also
okay,
processed.
but it's better than crisps. Crisps are
I
worse.
wouldn't say it's better than crisps.
Okay.
I'd say it's
Okay.
kind of in the same category.
Okay.
It's
Story for
not
another
something
day.
you need,
Yeah, definitely.
but it's something you take.
yeah.
She,
Yeah.
for a man or a
Yeah.
woman who's out there and they would like to work out with their partner, how do they go about it? I'm asking this because I have seen you. I talked to you yesterday when we had you coming, and I see you work out with your partner. How has that been the journey? Because for some of us out here, you tell our partners to work out, mwili ni yangu, tutapatiwa mwili zingine binguni. What are your thoughts about that? Or how do you get your partner to get into this workout journey? You really feel the need that my man needs to reduce a bit this pop belly, or this lady of mine, she's hippie, she's beautiful, but she can reduce 2-3 inches. How do we get there? Because I've seen you working out with your partner.
It's a sensitive and very personal issue for everyone. Working out is not easy for me, or now convincing someone else. I'd say be consistent with motivating them and inspiring them, showing them the benefits as opposed to condemning them, I'd say, is the way to go. Take them with you for different things, try out different things, find out what they like.
What are these different things we should try? Someone
walk together, start them slow, go for walks, see how they like it, go for runs, see how they like it, go for a class together, a workout class together, or work out on YouTube together in the house. You'll find out things about yourselves that you never knew. Maybe so and so releases gas a lot more when they're working out, and it's funny. It's just funny for the relationship. Maybe so and so is strong on their squats, so and so is strong on their push-ups, and it just increases the bond. So because you're going through something that's difficult together, and your teammates, so you become teammates in that sense. That for me it was slightly different because I'm a coach, so I kind of had a lot of knowledge on this, but I introduced my wife to working out, but it didn't come overnight. It took.
Was she resistant?
It did. Yes, it did not come overnight. It took time, and I had to slowly ease her into it. Just try this. How about this? Try this. Come with me. Let's try this. So
it's a journey.
So it's a journey, and in that journey, you get to know each other more. You get to learn each other more. So it's one of those journeys.
Would you safely say that it's one thing that probably has made your relationship better?
Yeah, 100%.
So you do advocate for couples working out?
Yes, 100%.
Duchess, you've had.
100%.
Have you had?
Yes, I don't have a problem. The other one works out. I'm the lazy one in the relationship.
We don't know about heaven. See, we're here now.
I'm the one who gives comments of binguni tutapewa.
We don't know about that. We're here now.
Before when we were off air, I said I have to ask you this question. It's for the men. I like taking care of the men.
No, you don't. I'm very sure.
Doing cooking for them.
Why do I think it's going to be very sexual?
It's not sexual. It's not sexual.
It's adult only.
It's adult content. Yes.
Adult only.
We have men and we have women who send us messages about their men. And I think we've even had an interview here once or twice. So in your expert opinion, any man who's experiencing ED or any man who chooses to pop a pill, how would you say first and foremost affects sustainability for the long term? Number 2, what would they do in terms of fitness and diet to improve their manhood? Because, we want to ensure that marriages are working and relationships are thriving.
Yeah. I wouldn't be able to talk about it from a medical standpoint, but talk about it from what I know. First, I don't think you should be popping a pill if you're young. If you're below the age of 60, I don't think, even 60s, maybe above 60, maybe 70, you have no business popping pills. Your system is supposed to work for you towards that. And if your system is not, I'd say now from a workout standpoint, look at it this way. Are you eating healthy? Are you drinking too much alcohol? Are you smoking cigarettes? Are you living a lethargic lifestyle? Do you have a high fat percentage? You may not be big, but how are your arteries? How is your blood flow in your system? So working out, generally erectile dysfunction may be caused by maybe blood flow issues to the organ, to the penis. So I can say that. Yeah. So it's if that's one of the issues, and it may be the issue that you're having Have you tried to sort that out? Have you tried to work out? Have you tried to increase the blood flow by working out, by burning the excess fat? So you're increasing your blood flow, you're increasing your lung capacity, so you're increasing the amount of oxygen going into your system, going into your heart and the rest of your body, which is increasing the blood flow again. And now if you're eating right and you're eating the right things, the correct things, you're building muscle, you're leaning out, and again, you're improving the quality of your sperm, you're improving the quality of your hard-on. So that's how I'd look at it from a working out standpoint. Yeah.
Talking about working out, what are your thoughts about pregnant women working out? Some people say it's a no, some people say it's it's encourageable.
Yeah.
As a fitness coach, would you recommend someone who's expectant to be working out?
Yes, and yes. I would recommend if
You
you
almost
have
said no. You said yes and
yeah,
yes.
thought about it. If you were working out before,
Yeah.
Yes.
if you've always been consistent working out and then you get pregnant, then continue working out. It's fine. Unless your doctor says otherwise, unless there's a complication, then you may need to slow down. But if not, okay, either way, you're going to slow down. You're not going to try, and this is when now I am going to be the fittest in my life, realistically. This is now
'cause
not
I've
when
seen
I'm going to
people,
be the
they're
strongest
like, I
in my
saw
life.
Shiv's wife
know.
working out, doing
Yeah.
squats.
She
with
was
a-
working out before,
and
and
then
it would
thinking
just
like
continue.
you have never been
Yeah.
doing anything. You're thinking, I
Yeah.
want to look good.
Yeah.
And you start doing that.
It's I know there's this panic that sets in when you get pregnant.
That's-
Adding weight. So now it's not the time for you to go on a diet and try to lose weight. It's not the time for you to start working out rigorously. It's the time for you to yes, eat right, eat clean, be active, but not try to kill it. So yes, work out, do what's comfortable for you. And hormonally, there's a lot happening. There's a lot of stress on your body already. So you want to do something that makes you feel good. Yeah, and makes you feel good doesn't mean eating cake every day, and you're not eating
the
for two.
baby.
There's no such thing like
It's
that.
the
There's
baby,
nothing you're
Shiv, it's
telling
the
me. No,
baby.
there's no eating for two. You're eating for you, and the baby will eat whatever you're eating. Yeah, so eat right, eat clean, eat good food, because these are the nutrients you're passing on to the fetus, to the baby.
Spice.